Ethan Happ really had to work for his points tonight. What did you think of the collective defensive effort against him?
I thought it was terrific. I have so much respect for him as a player, you know, watching him on film and the things he does. And I thought, you know, individually guys did a good job on him, and then collectively, you know, Jack was real aggressive. And but you just got to make him earn everything. And I thought, you know, it was a good sign when on that first time we trapped him, Ty kind of came across the middle and got a jump ball. But with a player like that, you just say just earn all game long, and I thought the guys did a great job.
Tony, how important was the rebounding edge, and in particular some of the offensive rebounds? Because not a great night.
No, it was, you know, it's a very similar score to the last time we played. It just, you know, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a possession game, so anytime you can get extra possessions, and I thought the job Mamadi, Jack, and Isaiah did on the glass was terrific, just to keep points together, and that can break your back in a way when you're guarding, and then all of a sudden you got to guard again and again. And even though we weren't scoring, we got some good shots and we struggled to put them in, but those offensive rebounds were significant for us.
For as big and strong as he is, Jack has not always been a great rebounder. He's been much more productive of late. What's he doing that perhaps he didn't do earlier?
He's just getting better. He's trying to go with two hands. He's active. Offensively, he's been more active. He's not just settling on the back. He's really trying to work on getting around and do the job that way. And you know, again, you could just see both teams were tired. I mean, it was physical. It was a very physical game. You know, a lot of screens set and working, and obviously that showed up in some of the missed shots. But you know, I looked at that the first time, I don't know, in a long time I've ever seen us not get at least one free throw. So, and that was there. But I thought that Jack is, you know, he's improving, and collectively we did as well as we could have tonight defensively.
Coach, offensively, you were able to get the ball to that ACC logo a lot.
Yep.
Was that part of the game plan, or did it just materialize?
We had to, yeah. I thought Kyle and Devin offensively did a good job. We had some trouble, again, missing some putbacks and some plays, but they were doing a good job of, you know, jamming it, so we tried to open it up a little more with some angles of where we were passing from and where we were setting screens. And again, you know, you have to attack and get into that lane. Some ball screens were there too, and then some of the guys made some nice finishes and played off 2 feet. I thought Devin really looked good when he came to a 2-foot stop, balanced, and then got his little floaters.
Tony, could you elaborate just a little bit about Devin? He seems so much more aggressive, right hand, left hand in the paint, and kind of getting what he wants.
Yeah, he's a fifth-year senior. You know, that Wisconsin's young. Happ's a fourth year, but they have some young, talented players. And, of course, I have the utmost respect for Greg and that program and all it stands for. But at times you could see inexperience on the floor for us and for them. And then that's why I was so happy to see that carry over from the Rhode Island game. I thought Nigel and Isaiah and Devin, all three of our oldest guys, played well. And Devin, again, a fifth-year senior who's paid the price working on his game, added some things, showed a great, you know, he got early foul trouble, so maybe he was the only guy that was fresh in the second half that had some juice left, so that probably helped him, but I thought he had a terrific outing.
Tony, it's easy to see with Devin and Kyle, they really sort of jump out at you point-wise, but Jack and Mamadi had 8 points and 13 rebounds combined. They seem to be aggressive going to the basket, thinking about scoring now. Is that what you want out of them? Do you need more points from them? What exactly are you hoping to have as the season goes on?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Mamadi made a great move. One dribble across the lane, and I think he shot down at the rim. Yes, you know, Isaiah made a post move. Isaiah last game he had a height advantage last game, but yeah, we have to throw it in there and have guys go. We try to go inside a couple times with our guards, so just getting some more inside touches in different ways, and those guys are continuing to work to improve when we can, because we try to get balanced that way, and it wasn't great scoring interior-wise today, although we got some layups, but I think you can see that through so far after 7 games. We're doing it a little more touching inside than we were last year at this point.
Yep, Tony, kind of just following up on that, just obviously early in the season, but at this point, how would you assess where the team is overall offensively, and also what Kyle just does scoring-wise night in and night out?
It's a small sample size. They're playing hard. Collectively, defensively, they're trying to really be hard to score against, having some trouble with some middle ball screen stuff again, and we need to keep working on that. It's a well-designed play. We finally figured out what to do after giving up 4 or 5 baskets. Offensively, you know, it's been different guys at different times. We're trying to, you know, we're not going to reinvent the wheel, but trying to get great shots for the right guys, sprinkle in some interior touches from different people, and just play the best way we can. We just talk about getting a quality shot. If the right guy's open early in transition, we look for that, and if not, then we work and try to get a quality shot. Pretty simple.
What does Jack mean to you?
Yeah, Jack and Isaiah they anchor our team defensively, but even offensively. You talk about willing front court players offensively to, you know, offensive rebound, screen and get people open, and serve and serve and serve. And then defensively to really Isaiah, we've talked about his help defense and Jack's willingness to, you know, use his physicality and play position defense. That anchors our defense with some rim protection. So they, I think they've been so sound for us.
Kyle scores 17 on a night when he's 1 for 6 on 3-pointers. Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
What does that say about the development of his other aspects of his scoring?
Yeah, he was getting to the rim, and he's done that not just tonight. I think that's important because people are really going to tag him in their, you know, his shot fakes or they don't want to give him much room, and he used his drive and got there, and he's deceptively athletic and creative, and I think the strength that he added has helped him absorb a few more, you know, forearms when he's driving or bumps at the rim. So that's important. Again, when your shot's not on and you can score other ways, that's the completeness that you look for.